Let's do this. Slytherin Dungeons. Yes, we were somewhere. Oh, we just learned Crucio. Crucio, yes. Nice. Indeed. Early today. Yeah, why not? Hello, hello. Yeah, why not? You know, it's lots of things to do. I mean, look at this, right? We got like crazy stuff over here. So I want freaking Bombarda. We need a Diricol and a giant purple toad. All right. I guess those are probably somewhere in the world. Whoop. I wanted to finish Unity assignment, but I guess I'm watching stream now. I mean, it's not like you couldn't do both of them at the same time-ish, you know? Maybe, you know, maybe it's not like perfect. No, but yeah, I think it works. It can work. Nice. Oski! How you doing, my man? You feeling better? It's about sound manager. I have created a sound manager before as well.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
We want to go to... Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's go. Let's fly with him. Fly slowly, descend. Yes. 4 weeks ahead. Nice. Alrighty. Still having sinus problems. Well, you know... Sometimes that's a tangent you have to take. You know, otherwise you get to the cosine and then you don't want that to happen. It's a trigonometry joke, okay? Oh, Jesus, what the frick? Oh, would you look at that? We're immediately right back into the action over here. Love it.
Revelio.
Oh, that's a Merlin trial. I don't really want the Merlin trial, to be honest with you.
This
oh yeah,
place has seen better days.
I've not tried this. Oh wait.
I've seen you use it.
Stop right there.
Let's see. Wow.
Come on, you are through.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Oh my god, it's still going on him. That's crazy. Oh, Jesus. Oh, don't fucking start with it.
A moon calf has horrified.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
And I haven't even had me
Accio.
Oh, come on, man. Easy.
Revelio.
Seems it's a lot more fun than I thought. Unity is amazing, man. It's a really cool it's really cool. Those are all for the trial, I'm pretty sure.
Revelio.
What is this?
Capulso.
Nope, that's not right. Wait, what the frick? Oh. I think this is also still for the trial. Thinking about buying Unity courses. Yeah, I mean...
Revelio.
Like I said, it's a good... I really like the engine. I love working in it. I just don't... just haven't been able to like do a lot and like in it for a while. Because it's... I mean... Ooh, it's a lot of stuff that I'm doing right now. And Unity sadly does not fit right now. But maybe in the future again. No, I did... last time I did allude on to an idea that I had for a couple of games. And... like not only that, but like also...
Oh, you're wasting your time with her, my friend. I've seen her show more affection to a hawk.
Oh, out there's something. There we go. Okay, that's perfect. Where's the freaking knapsack? There it is. Okay. Give me the knapsack. Quick, man. Okay. No, what the fuck are they doing?
Levioso.
Oh, this is not gonna work. Come on. Let's go. It did work. That's a deary call. So we got that.
Professor
Nice.
Howard will never believe this.
I mean, it didn't seem that bad, but okay. Didn't seem that hard. And the other one is... Oh, the other one is like 900 meters away. Okay, let's see if there's like a fast travel point to this. Nope, I do not have one. Oh, maybe there's one here? Nope. Nope, okay. Well, fair enough. Let's go. Let's just fly there. Easy enough. It's gonna give us Bombarda, which is... No, I can't go into my spell menu. I think that is the second to last spell, except for the unforgivable curses that we might get. So that's pretty cool. Or it might actually be the last one. I'm not sure. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I should probably be flying a little more closely to the ground to get the freaking fast travel points. If they do exist. And they do. This is just... Oh, my... Oh, okay. That's a trader. I don't really need a trader. Slice a dangling duck bog. I don't really want to fight it at all.
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook.
Oh, hello
Meet me in
there.
the
Yes.
Undercroft. I found something.
Revelio.
Are these the guys? Yes, they are. Yeah, of course.
No, you don't. Levioso.
It's just like...
Compulso.
Or maybe that's not like the pulse of them.
Levioso.
Can't.
Lumos.
Can I like Petrificus Totalis them? Wouldn't that be great? Oh, there's another one. There's also transformation. Okay, so it is the second to last one. Nice. Freeze them? Not Crucio them. Yes, that works. Of course that works. Haha. Easy peasy.
Assignment's all finished.
Indeed. Let's go. Simon's all finished. Let's get Bombarda. Hogwarts. Yes, indeed. Let's go. Easy peasy. Let me get Bombarda. And then the last one is Transformation. I would guess it's probably also going to be learned from her.
I've always said that travel
From Beast class. Even though it doesn't make a lot of sense, but you know. Yes, please. Wait. Let's go. Mooncath, I think they're called, yeah? What the frick is that? So, what the frick? I don't think Professor Garlic has anything else
Excellent
tell me,
work
sadly.
today. Class dismissed.
but maybe one more time.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Bombarda!
Now,
Bombardo
this spell comes
Maximo.
with a caveat.
Oh, yes.
It should only be used when necessary.
Yeah, of course.
The
I mean,
exploding
this seems like
charm, as you might
every spell.
suspect, can hurt people.
Every one of my spells can hurt
Use
people.
caution when casting it.
I have killed so many people. I could have created 1,000 Horcruxes at this point, okay? Of course.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead.
Sure.
Nice and
Precise
steady
hand
wand
moves.
movements. Remember, The
Right.
exploding charm is highly volatile.
Yeah, I can't even imagine, you know, why that would be the case. Bombarda. And now we have to try this out. We always have to.
Now, let us put it
Revelio.
into practice, shall
Yeah.
we?
Yeah, where?
Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Oh, what, the pumpkins? What did they do?
Accio, Bombarda.
Excellent wand work.
Alright, there you
Cast
go.
the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Sure. I can talk to her again.
Professor, might I have a moment?
Probably just,
Yes.
you know, background
What is
information.
it?
And never
Apologies, Professor. Perhaps later.
Very well.
mind. He was a little annoyed. Do you have time? Actually, I don't have time. Quests. So we can go and speak with Sebastian in the underground. Yes. 19. Now we're actually like, use that spell every time. No. Use that spell like this every time. There's a huge difference, okay? That's not. But we'll go to Sebastian. Because he probably has like, oh, I know where the next unforgivable curse is, man. It's like, let's do it. Crucio. Imperio. Avada Kedavra. You have to mean it when you cast them. Interesting, isn't it? Mean it when you cast it. The other ones you don't have to mean. You know, if you blow someone up, it's like, oh, sorry, Bombarda, oopsie, I blew you up. I'm so sorry, man. You're also dead, but, you know, I mean, I didn't mean to kill you, so that's fine. It seems, once again, one of those, like, weird things again. Just like, I don't know. Just one of those things. Just really weird. Let's enter the Undercraft. It's the Undercraft, but still. That's fine. Okay. Inside our tower, okay.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did
Tell
you
me about it.
discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret,
Okay.
but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He
Ooh,
believed
okay.
students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
Makes sense, actually. I regret using it. I agree. We did what we had to do. I mean, I don't necessarily regret it, but you know. Oh man. Well, Minute German. Okay. Ja, das ist natürlich interessant. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich es wirklich schlimm finde oder nicht. Sure.
I
Warum
know we
nicht?
had to
Ich
do it
meine,
to open the scriptorium,
was soll's?
but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
Well,
ja,
I'm glad we did it.
gucken wir mal.
Because in the spellbook I also
Ich
found
glaube, dass
something
wir es nochmal
else.
wiederholen werden.
References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you
Oh.
think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Ja!
Precisely.
Dann können wir endlich Anna
I
saven.
plan to search for this relic,
Oh,
but I don't think we should tell
Anne.
anyone.
Das
Especially
funktioniert einfach nicht. Epic Star! Danke für den Follow. Thank you for the follow. I'm still obligated to speak German for another 30 seconds because someone did it. So, I'm sorry if you can't understand it. Natürlich werden wir
I
das
see
niemandem
no reason
erzählen.
to
Hallo?
involve
Das ist ja gar
Ominous.
kein Problem.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
Ja, wie immer eine Eule.
And don't feel sorry for
Ich hätte es schon mal erzählt, aber Eulen sind ja der langsamste... Oh, the fuck?
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Oh, er war die ganze Zeit da.
We were just about
Oh.
to get some air.
Okay.
Care to join?
Lass ich einfach
You're
mal
a
weiterreden.
liar, Sebastian.
I'm back.
I heard
Hello, I'm
everything.
back in English.
You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No,
Well,
I didn't. I
you
said
know.
I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Interesting. Hey, Calvin, remember me? I'm the guy that gave you 4 nitros on Christmas one year. I do remember you. Yes, I remember the
Not
name.
letting this go.
I was pretty sure that the name was Epicster. You know how you can
Ominous.
forget a name like that
Sebastian meant well.
I know what I
in a
heard.
positive way.
You knew I wouldn't agree with this.
Thank you, nice
Going
German. Well,
after
thank you
that
very
relic
much.
is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
What happened to them?
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and
Okay.
Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
I don't know.
Those references in the book
It's
seem promising.
Hope.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late.
I don't know.
I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know.
I don't
It
know,
would
man.
mean a
It's
lot.
it's not like I don't know. I just think that we can save Anne somehow. I wonder how we learn German. I learned German by being born in Germany. And having everyone around me speak German. You know, that's a surefire way to learn German. I can tell you that. Pretty sure that's it, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Wait, what the frick? Okay. Next one. So we can do Natty over here. Yes, please. Meet Natty in Lower Hogs Field. Abso-freaking-lutely. Also gear. We got a better thing. Something was better. This guy. Fedora. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Please not. Milady. How about no? How about a no? How about a hard pass on that one? I could upgrade my gear maybe, but it's like, I don't know if I really want to be honest with you. Like, it seems tedious, like a kind of a tedious system. I gotta get those freaking animals into our sanctuary and then like brush them and feed them stuff. I don't know. I never thought it was has a literal meaning. Well, it has a literal meaning. It's just not there's like a few meanings that it could have. Wait, what? Oh, I have to wait. Okay, fair enough. Of course.
You are here. Good.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to
let's
speak
go.
with him.
Let's speak with him. So Hog can either be Hog in American English. It can be a another word for the male genitalia, and it can also mean a like a wild pig, right? A hog. I'm pretty sure that could also be the case. And a wart is just, well, a wart, right?
Why did he challenge that horrible...
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead.
What?
He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
Sure, your
He
son is
must
fine.
be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out.
Mhm.
His satchel's missing.
Oh, Jesus.
Hopefully
what the fuck?
he's just gone
Not
wandering.
what I had in mind. Oh,
as
Jesus.
he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... When my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave in case he comes back home.
We'll find your
You'll
son.
find your son, Mrs. Pickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Okay, that was kind of
Please
weird.
do not.
Okay, sorry, I have to go into the freaking settings menu because this is the weirdest crap. I accidentally hit the fucking... This is so stupid. I accidentally hit F11 with my wand, and it shot up, and it immediately like it adds to the resolution for whatever reason, because it's like, you know, he can't keep it. And I can't stream with frickin' 4K. Are you mad? Are you insane? Because it has to downscale it anyway.
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she
What a
told me
frickin'
about
weird
Mr. Bickle.
crap.
He had been...
After what
Right, let's go.
Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
I had hoped to speak
Let's
with him
go,
about what
let's
he
go.
had found.
What are you
but
doing?
we were
What are you
too late.
doing, man?
Bombarda! Confringo! Levioso! Protego!
Where is he? Just frick off, man.
Accio!
Come on, man. Oh,
Crucial!
why would you like?
Bombarda!
Why would you torture a spider? Like, come on, man. That's just cruel. Already watching it in 360p.
What did
It's good that
Officer
it
Singer say about the
360p
letter you
even
brought
is available,
She
man.
thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough.
Sometimes it's not available.
It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highway will provide all the evidence
Revelio.
against Harlow that we need.
Just welcome.
We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned.
Okay.
Archie? Archie Bickle!
What the
He
frick?
would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him.
Of course.
Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went
There they
this
are.
way.
Oh. Yeah, that's what's this? Oh, gold.
Revelio!
I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him,
Accio!
then it's all right. Men
I think
like
that's
Harlow
just
would
a
not
rabbit.
think twice about killing a child.
I don't think you
We
can
must
get a.
find Archie quickly.
It's not a beast.
Past the
Bummer.
ruins. I'm on the right track. Revelio!
What is that dash? It's like a dash that I got from my stuff.
Prepare for a fight.
Why? You know what does this do? Oh, you just turn them into sheep. That's nice.
Stupefy! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Bombarda!
Are you
Levioso!
peace?
Confringo!
Confringo.
I hope
Mongo
he
fur.
didn't cross paths with
Revelio.
Wolfpack.
You think it's worth to buy the game? I personally really freaking enjoy the game. I think it's really cool. At first I was a little iffy on the combat. So I was like, maybe the combat, like, it doesn't look too good. I personally think it's pretty good. Like, it's challenging when it needs to be challenging, and it's like, you know, not
Archie's
challenging when it
satchel.
doesn't have to be.
Why would he leave it behind?
So far I've been playing for like
He was likely running from
13,
Harlow,
14 hours, something like that.
This may be a
And
good
I
time
don't
for
know how
Revelio.
far I am into the game. I think there's like at least another solid like 5 to 10 hours maybe in the main story. And there's so many side quests just to like give you a estimation. So these are challenges, right? So I'm at 40% with all of the quests. 20% combat, 7% exploration. So like, you can do a lot of stuff. So I think that personally, I think the value is there. Like it's really freaking cool. It's a pretty good game. That would be roughly my thing. Then as if you're also a Harry Potter fan, I mean then it's almost a no-brainer, I would say. But
Archie went this way.
even without being a Harry Potter fan, I think that you can, like, there's a lot of enjoyment in this. The fact that modders
I have a
also
bad
have
feeling
already
about
had
this. Harlow must
they
have a
already
reason
made,
for pursuing Archie.
multiplayer
wonder
mods,
what
like within a
Archie
week
saw.
of this game releasing. I gotta be honest. If they get, if the
I hope you
actual
didn't see Harlow from
development
his father.
studio
He would never
adds a
overcome it.
multiplayer mode to this,
At least not in any
oh
way
my
I
god,
can
that would be
imagine.
insane. Like, imagine this. Just like GTA Online. Wow. It's not very my budget, you know. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, yeah. I understand. You know, it probably will also go on sale at some point, so that could always be a
fork in the road.
moment when that's
Revelio.
when that makes sense. So yeah, I think that's yeah.
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow
They had a
caught up to him
multiplayer, I would
here.
definitely buy it then.
This is
Yeah,
not
I mean,
good.
it's just I
They
heard
went
this
this
like
way.
from literally everyone. If this has like a GTA Online like multiplayer, I mean, just imagine. I mean, the RP just makes itself, doesn't it? Like, just also have like RP
Thestrals. They are
it's just-
beautiful,
I don't know.
are they not?
I think it's
You can
it's
see
just like
Thestrals too.
I
completely,
witnessed death when I was 9.
I don't know.
Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter.
Just seems
I
such a
felt comfort in
no-brainer.
it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm
Alright, let's
sorry you
go.
experienced something like that at so young
Oh
an age.
Jesus!
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt helpless.
Come on.
It was a long time ago in
Okay,
some ways,
I guess we don't go.
but in other
First
ways,
story.
it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must listen.
Can I get this?
My
Yes, I
father
can.
was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find
I mean, it would have been. Wait, I can just like. Ah, it's too far away. God damn it. Well, it was worth a try. It was worth a try. Will be too easy.
Revelio.
Too easy, no points. Oh, there we go. So we're already.
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to feed him.
It is as I feared. They have Archie.
Ah, come on.
Be on your toes. There can be no mistakes.
We're gonna be fine. We're just gonna Petrificus Totalis everyone.
Revelio.
Oh, Jesus, there's one. No. We're not gonna be discovered over here. We're just gonna sneak to him and
Petrificus Totalis.
easy money. And then we're gonna go to this guy. We're not gonna go into the tent just yet. I wanna actually get all of them. Because, yep. Easy money. I'm gonna get this guy as well. Petrificus Totalis.
Revelio.
Where's the other guy? Like, over there. Hasn't even noticed that everyone's already, they're not dead, but, you know, they're like... Okay. Either turn around or continue to, like, this way. Don't come this way. Okay, that's perfect. Absolutely amazing. And... goodbye.
Petrificus Totalis.
Easy.
Revelio.
That's what they deserved.
Nice. Nicely done. Look at this. When do you feel the storyline is too underdeveloped or something? I don't know. So far I'm okay with it. I mean, it does seem like a little they played it on the safe side, I would say, maybe with the storyline, but what I am interested in, like the Anne subplot. I will admit this.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside.
Well,
That complicates things a
larger
little.
on Gene's side is that's a thing that exists. We go down here? Should we go down here is a better question. I have to go down here somewhere. That's probably not the right idea. Let's first of all loot. Of course, all just focus. Okay, let's get him first.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you?
Of course he did. Why else would he have run?
Petrificus Totalis.
Will decide what to do with it once he gets back.
Oh, she's just gonna stare into the fire. That's perfect. Thank you so much for just, you know, offering. Nyadni, hello!
Revelio.
Like, I know I should be looting, but honestly, like, the issue is that most of the loot is just always worse. Reach for the sky, 99. Hello there. We're reaching for the sky over here. Oh, Jesus. There's a lot of enemies over here. I don't think that we can sneak through this easily. He's looking in my direction, right? How's things? Things and stuffs is going pretty well. Do you turn around ever? Or do you always look at this?
You with honor.
Ready for the Sky 99. Thank you for the follow as well. You want to see a sneak peek of my mod? Can I do this?
What was that sound?
I can actually. Let's go.
Hello? Is someone there?
Somebody out there.
Ah, well, it was worth a try. It doesn't matter. Now let's just go. Freaking nuts. Kaboom! Ah, whatever. Boom. Done. Oh, there's more. Well, you know what? Frick you, bitch. Oh, that's not good. That's,
You're easier to
easy clap.
made a great mistake.
Done. How are you finding the game? So far, I really enjoy the game. At first I thought I was just telling about that. At first I thought the combat is would be a little too simplistic, but I actually really enjoy it. I'm playing on medium and I'm having an okay time with it. So you know, I'm feeling pretty good about it. So that's pretty awesome. When it comes to, and if I wanted to have more of a challenge, I'm pretty sure that I could easily get you know, just increase the difficulty, and I would probably be having a harder time with it. Someone did say that the story is a little bit basic. I think they played it very safe with the story, as in, like, you know, nothing like crazy, but majors to master the combat part is flying. Yeah, so the flying is also that takes a lot to get used to. Yeah, but yeah. So, but overall, I'm actually. I mean, considering all of the previous Harry Potter games, like, except for maybe the first Harry Potter for the PlayStation 1 and 2, and the second one, and maybe World Cup, the Quidditch game, that was also pretty good. You know, all of the rest were not so good. So this one, that one's pretty good. And also, I will admit, I'm probably clouded by nostalgia when I'm thinking about those old games, because, well, you know, I think that's, let me first of all get some loot and then I'll help you, kid.
Archie Bickle,
How do you know who I am?
your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not
let me
too
just
loud, Archie.
open the freaking
Sorry.
Alohomora.
We need to get this open.
Lego
Hello,
game.
Homura.
Yeah, that's also true. I mean, the Lego games are always... Is there, like... Has there ever been, like, a bad Lego game? Like, of any franchise? I don't remember if there was. Okay, first of all, let's get this guy, and then this guy. Oh, Jesus, that was wrong. There you go. And then this guy's right around here. Oh, they're almost the same. Nice. Easy. Talk. Speak.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie.
Bummer.
We won't let him get away with it. But first, we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Indeed. Watch all the things on Loved It. I do love the open world and freedom. About 30 hours in. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's awesome. We also just talked about it. If the company, like, if they want to, like, go absolutely nuts and they want this game to sell, like, even better than it already has, they have to just add multiplayer. If they add imagine this, a multiplayer-like experience like GTA 5, like, online, with, like, customized servers. Oh, I mean, the RP community would just go insane.
You're here.
It would be beyond.
Mother,
Like, that would literally make this game
Mother.
beyond
Father's friends
amazing.
are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Multiplayer or co-op. Yeah,
I
exactly.
shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Okay, and then we're gonna speak to her, and we're gonna
Your
have to
husband's
go
friends may
through
be
someone
in
else.
danger.
Just as he was.
How
Yes.
can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow.
Powerful
The
wizards.
last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
I mean, he is already after us. That's fair. You know what? Why not?
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you,
I
the threat could be a
think
lot
that
worse.
I don't think it
Please,
matters.
Please keep your distance.
There's
I'm
literally no
sorry
reason.
again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
It's fine. Just like 10,000
Not to
galleons.
worry,
I'm just
Mrs.
kidding.
Bickle.
They get
My
to open
father
up
used to say
PvP
that rain does not
arenas.
fall on
Yes.
one roof alone. We are
Run around
here
with
to
your
help each
friends, do
other.
PvE quests. I mean, it would be just so
I must
freaking.
learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends
Oh.
and why Harlow is after them. You'll be
The
hearing from me
possibilities
as soon as
are
I know
genuinely
something.
like almost endless.
Thank you for your help today.
Slots are full again. Like, why is this a thing? So this is like, yeah, you know, I know it's like a tiny thing, but you know, sometimes the inventory system is a little just whack. Like, why there are only X amount of gear slots and stuff like that. That's a little weird. Hybrid Avenger 69. Hello. Welcome back. Have you been successfully getting your last curse? Yes, you have, right? I just got my first, by the way, last time. At the end of last time. I finally got Crucio. That's pretty good. Oh, I have Avada. Let's go! Just the most overpowered thing ever. But that's okay, that's fine. Right, meet with Poppy. Yes, we will meet with Poppy. I am at the last boss. Yo, let's go. That's pretty cool. No spoilers though. Spoileros defendibus. Although someone was in chat already and spoiled one time, and I was like, you know, the thing about it is that I don't really care necessarily, because I gotta be honest with you, like the journey is like way more important than like, okay, this is how it's gonna end. Because I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't really like, okay, but like playing the game, if I just wanted to know, like, I don't know, it's just I never like, you know. And also I read a study. This is a study. They had 2 studies, and they found that if you were spoiled for something, right? If you're spoiled for something, you actually enjoy the story more. Now it's a small sample size, but still. I haven't gotten to the point of learning an unforgivable course yet, but just started doing beast missions. Ah, yeah, then it's not actually that far off, I'm pretty sure. But I mean, that's exactly what I mean, right? Like, I mean, you're 30 hours in, and, you know, you haven't even gotten to that point. Now, I've been focusing a lot on the main story, personally. But, man, I mean, there's, like, it's so extensive. It's like, when I first opened this, the map over here, right? And I was like, yo, Hogwarts is huge, right? Inside of Hogwarts. I mean, you need the map, otherwise you don't even know where the frick you are. And then I zoomed out and I was like, okay, that's Hogsmeade. And then I went south, and I went more south, and I went more south, and I was like, what the frick is this? Like, how big is this thing? This is madness, right? Amazing. I just love it. It's so good. So I think that, yeah, it's a pretty big map. It's crazy. It's crazy sauce how big the map actually is.
Revelio.
Right, so let's see. This is the tower, but I want to go here. Let's first of all go right over there, because there's a fire there. Do I really need the fire? I don't really need the fire, but you know, my first try didn't last long. Second try almost got him. Damn. So it's like actually a challenging challenging last fight. Well, that's, I mean, look, that's actually good. Like, minor spoilers are fine, but major ones I wouldn't want. Some games don't really care. Yeah, but, you know, of course it depends, like, what type of game it is and all of that, right? But, I mean, this is a pretty story-heavy game, you know, and the story is, like, kind of interesting. But honestly, like, just experiencing everything, right? Experiencing all of it is just amazing. So many, from exploring side quests, just plain storyline. Just keep getting sidetracked, going on and off. Yeah, and also, what I really must say is pretty freaking crazy. The characters are very well done. Like, I like all of the professors. They're all like, oh Jesus Christ, that's actually not what I had in mind. Oh, that's also not what I had in mind. Oh Jesus. All of the professors are also just like really they're just well done, you know. I like all of the professors, especially Professor Garlic. Okay, I will admit this. But you know, the rest is also, you know, like fine.
Where did I set my traps? Was it lower or upper Hogsmeade?
They're also like really good. Done. Easy. No more poaching for you.
Days are over.
Exactly. That's what I said. Really good. Everyone loves her. Yeah. It's just crazy.
If I'm not careful.
Okay, maybe we want to meet Poppy first before we just go in here. There you go. Grass Channel as well. They spend a lot of time on this. Yes, this is true. So this was the crazy thing for me, because I'm streaming and recording and all of it. I can only do it on 1080p. I could probably go up to medium. I'm gonna be honest, like I could probably go up to medium. But you know, I'm on low. Even this still looks really good. This is the thing, right? Like, it's crazy to me. Like and I'm not a big graphics guy, so I don't necessarily care. But I can see if graphics look good, and this still looks freaking awesome, right? It's just absolutely amazing. I'm playing high at 1440. Yeah, I could maybe do that, but not while recording and streaming at the same time. Like that's just too much, right? That's the thing.
I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy. I promise.
Let's see.
Good.
That's
Whatever
crazy,
the
man.
poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on
I
sight?
couldn't even imagine how this is the case.
Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the 3 broomsticks after the troll attack?
It
course
does,
it is.
somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm
But I hope you'll
irrelevant.
let me know if I can be of help.
But the animals.
Especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not.
I just know.
Why?
What is it
What
called?
is it?
Horntail?
The
Isn't that not
poacher's best kept secret,
the
The
dragon?
name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly.
Hungarian
Poachers
Horntail,
spoke
right?
of this
I think
area,
it's
and
called.
I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing.
All right.
If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
All right. I shouldn't play on Xbox Series X. I think it's on 720p. Yeah, I don't know about the about that. Your secret safe.
Not
nice.
to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers.
Right.
I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever
Nah.
gave her that idea?
Yeah. I don't know what
This
the
way.
quality is on the consoles. I think that's holding me back is my CPU. Recommended CPU for 1080p high. Well, right now I'm running 3950X. No, wait, no. 3950?
A centaur.
I'm actually unsure. Right now, I've completely forgot about this. And then, but I am having a 2080, so
An
RTX
entire
2080.
castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you
And I will
take
continue
us
in a
for
moment.
fools, that we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true.
Welcome to the
Our
King's
kind is
Court.
swiftly losing patience with
Thank
the
you, Dark,
poachers
for the
and
resubscription
those
over
they
there.
work with.
9 months. Damn, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Rocking a 3600 and 2080 Super. That's pretty good.
Could have gone worse.
Well, I
Centaurs aren't
was
exactly
actually
fans of
scheduled
wizard kind,
was
and the
scheduled
poachers aren't helping
to get a new PC today.
But why would he think that
But
we had
freaking
anything to do with
UPS didn't
poachers?
deliver today. They're going to
I
deliver it
did
tomorrow.
notice the poachers
And
talking
then,
with a few villagers in Hogsmeade.
oh boy,
I'm not sure why.
if it comes out to
Perhaps
if
that's why
the
the
PC
Centaurs
comes
are
tomorrow,
suspicious.
well, that's gonna be pretty good. Cause that has some beefier stuff. It's gonna be pretty awesome. Oh no!
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
What
It
specs?
seems that a lot of beasts have been more
4090
aggressive
and
than
a
usual lately.
7950X. So pretty much the best that you can do right now. 64 gigs of DDR5, 6000 mega transfers per second. And some pretty good, you know, SSD. NVMe, of course. Yeah. Yes, it's a huge boy. It's gonna be crazy.
Perhaps we can find out why.
It's a pretty big investment, you know. But that should #1 upgrade. It's not only for streaming; it's like for all the rest as well, right? Because I'm obviously like doing the courses and the tutorials and all that. So you know, it's for that as well.
Why wouldn't they take?
Because I started making everything in 4K, I needed more I needed more storage as well, which was very important. But yeah,
Still
that's pretty
smoking.
crazy. Posture check, absolutely.
They can't have been gone long.
Oop. Oh, that's not. That's right. There you go. Hey, let's go. Yeah, your tutorials help me out. Let's go. Yeah, I mean that's always great. 120. I'm telling you. 120 tutorial. There's gonna be tutorials galore. A new like insane tutorial series, and we're gonna do a new course that's gonna be the most insane course that I've ever done. Like I'm actually looking at like 20 hours or something like that in the courses. They're probably gonna be costing a little more, but hopefully also worth it, I guess. Dragon, Hungarian, Torrentail. Yeah, those are like, oh, the Commonwealth Green, Antipodian Opal Eye. I've never even heard that. Interesting. I built a PC last year, thought it was good, but your new one beats me. Well, I mean, you know, look, it's, you know.
Revelio.
It is for, you know, all of this.
This is goblin metal.
So, it is for all of this, like, including the stream and all of that. Because it is my main job, so, you know, it does make sense. To, like, invest in that, because, like, literally everything I do is always on a PC. So, having the best PC available... You know, and it's not
anything interesting.
It wasn't like necessarily a due for an update, but I think it makes sense.
Poachers were
Fools
here.
won't mind.
All sorts of evidence, but I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here.
Interesting.
I don't have a good feeling about this.
Hybrid, have you are you sure the tags are all done correctly? Like either the tags or something like that? I don't know. That's the only thing I can imagine with the tools.
No creatures though.
But I don't know.
What are they doing out here?
Sea Games is World of Warcraft and EVE Online. Ah, that's fair. I mean, then you don't necessarily need. Yes.
Or perhaps a less discreet approach.
No, we will be
Hard
sneaking
to say
in.
from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
We've looked at people's code and looks good. I don't know if have you made a post on the Discord before, because I might have like, you know, I might have not have time to like help out at that point, but you know, if you do make one, then I can take a look at it maybe later today or tomorrow or something like that. We'll see. Also, yeah, reach for the skies. Reach for the sky. I think that you know, with World of Warcraft and EVE Online, you don't really need like the beefiest of beefy PCs, you know. I would guess, from all I can tell. I'm not like that into it. Reason being, I am not a. I'm just not a.
That's just the truth, that is.
Okay.
Can't help me natural gifts now, can I?
Just a second. Oh. Wait, what? Wait, what? What are you doing? What is this? What now? What was that? What was that? That's not a thing. How can you do this? You can just fly? What the frick? What's that? That's not fair. Okay. Reparo. There's this guy. Reparo. Nice. Gear slots are full again. Well, whatever. Okay, just like delete something. Whatever. It's fine. There are gear slots. There you go. I did the squash once blazing. Fair enough. I mean, I just like Petrificus Totalis. You know? It's just like a good thing. Kinematic ragdoll to rigid body. Listen, okay, don't use your fancy Unity language over here, okay? Well, I understand it. Not everyone understands this, but this is true, yes. This is indeed correct. That is somewhat of a thing, I guess. Here you go. Okay, now we got like 3 more places. 3 more slots open for stuff. It's always gonna be worse anyway. I mean, not always, but like it just seems like it's often worse. Well, except for the silver 4-eyed spectacles over here, I guess.
Revelio.
That's it. It is all of it. Nope, there's a little bit of money over here. Nice. Just a casual dragon skull. Wouldn't this go for like 1,000,000 galleons? Like, I'm just saying, because like that to me seems like one of those things that someone would definitely hang in their freaking living room. Wait, they're worse. Why did they say it was better then? Oh, that's the other things. The spectacles were better. 52 defense. Holy moly. But I'm getting a little less offense. Honestly, the best offense is defense. But like, not with those glasses. I can tell you that much. Go back to those. Thank you very much. How long did it take you work out? You can change the appearance. I knew that you could change the appearance of gear, but I didn't figure out where it was. I was like, well, how can I not change this? So I knew that that was a thing that you could do, but I didn't know that you would have to freaking press F on this. Like, that one eluded me for a while. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. And one of our regulars, one of my mods, Ricey, he actually also didn't know this, and I told him, oh, you can just change this. And he was like, what? I didn't know. So apparently a lot of people just don't know. The tutorial, or like, it doesn't teach you. So that's just like, ugh. Took me hours. It's just kind of a shame that they didn't like just go for it. Because like the, you know, customization of your character is like a big deal, right?
What in Merlin's name?
Dragons.
Dragons?
Indeed they are. Look at them. Alrighty.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were
True.
in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around.
Yes.
But be discreet. You especially can't afford to
This
be
is
spotted.
this is a cock ring fight, but it's with dragons. I don't know if I even want to get freaking Alohomora. Really?
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him.
Come on, man.
Who's that?
Are you crazy?
Someone over there.
Yes, there
I
is.
heard something.
So, Alohomora, I don't know if I want to get freaking other Alohomora stuff. Oh, wait. Oh, he just disappeared. Whoops. I wanted to make a joke about how he was leaning on this, but I guess I can't now. Thank you. Thank you for this. Alohomora 2, those stealth missions are actually hell. So I don't know if I'm even gonna get this, because my god, I mean, they're just like really annoying.
Have you heard
It's
from
true.
your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say.
I say, what was that? Nothing. I'm just sneaking around over here. Your slot's too full, of course, because that makes sense. 'Cause we got those slots over here. Get that crap out of here. There must be some epic loot in here. Some dragon Nomad hat. Okay. Well, I mean, I really thought that there was a little more, but okay. I guess not. Oh, that's why. That was just for other purposes.
What in Merlin?
What in Merlin's name was this? Don't you dare take Merlin's name into your mouth, you frickin' scumbag. Just taking his sweet time with it. Well, fair. Brew more health potions. Also fair. Can you just, like, watch the fight? Imagine if you just watched the fight and just, like, until it, like, was done. I don't know if that works. Are they just gonna circle each other? Come on, do something! Do something! Okay. Well, I guess that's it. I'll get this game so bad, but I have to... They disown me if I bought it. Bummer. It's a shame that, you know, friends would disown you if you bought a game. I think that that's a bummer, but, you know.
Something's going on behind you.
Either
What's going on down there?
need new friends or, I don't know. That's a bummer.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one,
Next,
though.
adding a
Not
mod or
without
two.
chained up like
Ooh.
that.
Let's even her on, shall we?
Alright, let's do this.
Revelio.
Let's do... I completely understand. Well, I mean, you know, it's... I don't really understand at that point, because it's like... If... I would say this, if your friendship is predicated on whether or not you buy a game, doesn't seem like it's a very thorough or like very deep friendship. I don't know. I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm just saying. It just seems like one of those things that's not, I don't know. It's not for me. But at the end of the day, everyone should make their own choice for it. I mean, I think that that's absolutely fine. Right? Like, that's totally okay. Oh, Jesus. Don't forget the egg. Okay, I won't forget the egg. Jesus, man. My God. Let's go, Aloha Mora. Let's go. Ring. And there it is. An egg. Egg. I don't know.
All right, I have the egg.
Dragon egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
I can play it on my Switch. Oh, Jesus. I wanted to sneak around a little bit. Okay, this is very loud right now. Can I, like, literally sneak on every... Oh, nope. One actually already noticed me. Oh, I can get a few more of them in. Okay, let's go. Now we reveal ourselves. There you go. Frick, that was not it. Let's just deal with this. Bam. Where are the others? Hello? Oh, there's he. Well, I don't know. I mean, that's fine, but once again, it's like now you have to hide something from your friends, otherwise they hate you. I don't know. Like once again, like anyone can just do what they want to do, but it seems like a little, you know, if you have to like keep running on eggshells on between like with people, I don't know. It seems a little. It seems like a shame, let's say. But fair enough. But it is actually, I mean, it does sound, it does seem like you're a pretty good friend, at least if you take this into account, right? Like that's pretty nice. Because I don't know. Okay, now I just gotta... Okay, first of all do this. Second of all, do this. Third of all, do this. Nope, that was not right. That was a W. Or not a W, I guess. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, oh no, we're good, we're good. Oh my god, this gets just like more and more crazy, man. Okay, first of all, done over here. Holy moly, man. This is just insane. Oh my god, man. This is just getting ridiculous. Where is she? There she is. Okay, get this out of here. Done. Alright, there you go. Whew. Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on. There you go. Wow, Jesus, my Christ. Wow.
We need to free her now before more show up.
Oh, we need to free her. Yeah. Probably, I would say this guy.
Aim for the ring at the front of her
There you go. Easy.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Ah, it's just a dragon. Look at him. You know, easy enough. Gonna eat him. Of course. Oh my god, just swallowed him whole. My lord. That's really funny. The auto mod was like, "You coward" is a term for bullying. I mean, pretty good that it caught it, but that's kind of funny.
This way.
Let's go.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
Oh, right. Can you ever ride a dragon in this game? Imagine that.
They had her egg.
Oh.
She wouldn't have left without it.
It's flying around with a freaking dragon.
She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this
No,
day
sadly.
was
Ah,
expected.
there's probably a mod for that.
Goblins and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
That would be awesome. I have your showcase video on the mod page. Yo, thank you, man. That's so cool. I mean, didn't I say about Deeper and Darker that it's going to get 1 million downloads plus? It has 4 million already? Whack. That's amazing. Let's get out of here.
Ourselves standing here.
That's crazy.
Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it.
I have a... I just know. Defender of Dragons. I got an achievement for that. Nice. I'm telling you, I just know when a Minecraft mod is gonna get to freaking 1 million plus downloads. I'm telling you, I have this like ability. I have this scent. You know? And usually it is just like a high quality mod, and I mean your mod was like insanely high quality, so there you go, right? I mean, it is true. Deeg wants to speak to me. I could help. Oh Jesus, you gotta be kidding me. I'm not gonna do this for the freaking stuff. You have your mounts now. I do. I have mounts. It's your tutorial and Discord server that's been where the Kaupenjoe team met. I mean, I'll take that. No, but that's pretty cool. That's awesome, man. That's just so cool. That the team is pretty much like more or less just a lot of proteges of mine, let's say, right? I sometimes want to say students, but you know, I think proteges is a little, I guess, less like, you know, beneath me-ish, I say. I don't know, because students sounds like, you know, I'm like, oh, you're the student, I'm the master. It's like, I mean, but I don't know. I guess you can also say students. That's fine. Let's go like just the room of requirements. Sure, why not?
It's time you learned the transformation spell.
If it's
After
easy.
you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide,
Let's go back over
attend
here.
my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Turn to wild. Yes. I've a. Oh wait, I also can add those. Species limit reached. Species limit reached. So like different amount of species, but not like how many there are. Wait, summon? Move to inventory.
There.
Okay.
Not going to hurt you.
I have to move this. Okay, then I can add this. Hippogriff. Can get you hippogriff feathers. High wing. High wing. Give me a feather. No, I want the feather from high wing. Hippogriff feather. Nice. I guess the others also can do stuff. No, that's not what I had in mind. I wanted to do H. Giant toad. Let's get the puffle skin out of here. And then, oh, this is species limit reached. And then we'll add the toad. Nope, that's also doesn't work because I still have one puffle skin over here. Just get it back. Get the toad in there. Giant toad. And then we'll just... I want to see like what the toad gives me. Oh, there you go. Okay. You know, the Delightful mod Forge adds a lot of more compatibility with Farmer's Delight. Cool. I'm unsure, actually. I don't know if I know. I don't think I know. There's so many of them at this point, like... I can't keep track of everything. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, even thinking about, like, how many mods are actually made by, like, people from the community, I mean... It's a lot. Let's just say it's a lot. It's a lot. Let me actually... No, you don't understand. No, you don't understand. I want to, first of all, go here and get this legendary thing identified. It is better. It's a Quidditch cape. Let's go. Actually better. That's madness. Madness. Let's see. Cloaks. Quidditch cape. Wait. Oh. Increased damage while concealed with disillusionment. Alright, that's pretty good. I will now go in here and we will upgrade stuff. Quidditch cape. Hydrate. This is a good idea. I can upgrade the defense. I could also view traits. Do I have anything here? No, dear recall feather. This is too powerful for the item. Frick, man. Okay, those are all just like normal. Okay, well. Offense. Is there anything that gives offense? Wait, what gives offense usually? Nothing? Oh no, it's just reverse. This gets offense. Okay. Let's go to upgrade. Upgrade gear. And now I need a Fooper feather. Ah, frick, man. Oh, I understand. Okay, well, whatever. It gives a secondary option. I understand. Well, it's fine. We don't need that. I guess that, you know, you could probably upgrade this stuff to like craziness, but we're fine. Let's go to... Ah, we actually do need to do this in order to continue. Nice. Collect the field guide page in Underground Harbor and also from the book on intermediate transfiguration from the library. Sure, we shall do so. Where does it lead us? Nowhere. Wait. It actually doesn't lead us anywhere. Okay, underground harbor. I mean, I would probably imagine that's like somewhere over here, like in the harbor section, like in the freaking wait, there somewhere here, right? Like in the where is this? This is the Great Hall, boathouse, maybe, something like that. I would imagine somewhere around there would be the underground harbor, yeah. Or was it underwater harbor? It seems more crazy. Oh, it actually there's just a way point there. Okay, fair enough. Easy enough. Let's go. Loading. La-di-da. It's right down here. Oh my Lanta. You can't enter while mounted. Speed is unavailable right now. Okay, I guess I have to swim in. Why not? Oh, there are ghosts.
400 years.
Hello there.
400 years I've been hearing this, and I've truly had enough. I simply cannot be with you any longer.
Revelio.
Where is it? It's right there. Also, fist. New scarf. Beautiful. We got that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Can we do this dump? Oh, we can't. Okay, bummer. Winter's the nicest time to swim. Exactly. Oh, that's a freaking 500 gold chest over here. We have to sneak in. Everyone be quiet. Oh, it's not gonna see us. Oh, there we got it. I don't even know.
This is the underground harbor.
Where's the viaduct courtyard? What the frick? You can also just call it elevator. But sure, let's take it. Oh, it doesn't even move, man. We don't see it move. It probably doesn't move. It actually just teleports you. I could imagine that actually. What? Oh.
Bombarda. Confringo.
Wait, interact. Okay. In the wizarding world, nothing's simple. This is actually true. This is too true. They actually overcomplicate everything. But to be fair, you know, you can do magic. Like, that's pretty awesome.
You must try it.
I hypothesized, by the way, that if magic was real and it would require a lot of like effort to learn it, right? Like, not necessarily like how it's portrayed here. If that actually would be a thing, I am telling you, so few people would actually learn it. Like, imagine if you had to, let's say, do it like, maybe you need to do exercise, right? Just like you would do exercise. Like, how many people exercise regularly? Even though it's like the best thing that you could ever do ever, right? Like, it's like craziness.
Revelio.
It's one of those things where I actually think that people wouldn't do it. Like, a lot of people would just be like, okay, whatever, I don't really care. Because like, if there's anything that's like a magic drug, right, it would definitely be working out.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Oh wait, what? I am. Oh, I have to talk to her. Okay. Which is the feminine form of wizard? Yeah, that's kind of weird. Don't you think it would be like programming? It could, yeah, probably. That's roughly how it would be, I guess.
Book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Sure.
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a
Trivial
small
Pursuit.
quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, They don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely
Like
you're
a true...
interested.
Wait, where is it?
I'll even start you off with a
Like
few
a true
of my easiest
Ravenclaw.
questions.
Sure, let's do it.
A
Let's
quiz
go
sounds
for
like
it.
fun.
Splendid. Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin.
Let's go.
Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
I have no idea. A golden snidget. That makes no sense. A golden snuggery? What? Sure.
The golden snidget.
Correct.
Oh!
The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a
33%.
wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be
1269,
extinct.
Jesus.
Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid life?
I know this. No, I'm not gonna look at it. Felicius, Felix Felicius, this guy.
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three
it should be
brothers
like
involves which
banned
magical
everywhere.
artifact?
Wait, what? The three brothers involves which magical artifacts? The Deathly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct.
Come
According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists
the
of the
Elder Wand,
the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility.
True.
Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
That's like the... Ooh, I don't know. I think it is the bludger, although I'm not sure. I think it is the bludger. I am unsure, though. It might be the quaffle. This is a 50-50 for me. Should I just, like, flip a coin? I'm just gonna flip the card over here. If it lands on the heart, I'm gonna take quaffle. If not, then the bludger. Quaffle. Let's try quaffle.
The quaffle.
That's
try it.
right. When a chaser throws the quaffle,
All
through one
knowledge.
of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
I don't think so. Because when Hermione drank the one with the cat hair, she was like cats in the movie. I don't think they can.
False.
Correct. While
Ooh,
Polyjuice
baby.
potion can be used
Ooh,
to
baby.
change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well,
Amazing.
I suppose this has gone on long enough.
For-
I'll put
yes,
the book back
that's
on the
yes.
pedestal now.
It was
If you're
like
inclined to
real life
test your
furry.
knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Well, not now.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Absolutely. That was...
I put the book back on the pedestal for
Well, thank you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Nice to chat with you. We'll drop in another stream. Catch you later. Well, thank you for joining Reach for the Sky. And have a great rest of your day.
Complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Anamorphic. Oh, wasn't that like a series, like this anamorphic series, like where the human heads like morph into like animals? That shit is like nightmare fuel. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that's a little rough. That's a little rough, buddy. I don't like that. Anamorph, yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Revelio.
Talking about first, where's Luke when you need him? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Yeah, I don't really care about the gobstones anymore. I'm not gonna lie. Like they don't interest me anymore. They are not interesting. Let's go. Advance time. Indeed, I shall advance time. Wait. Yes. Wouldn't that be a great thing if you could do that in real life? Just like press a button and just be like, wait! And then like 3 hours later, you would just wake up again. Ah, I guess that's sleeping. I guess that's kind of like... I mean, you know. Just fucking turned that owl into a book? Are you mad? Are you crazy?
Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to
Peeves is in this game, yes.
But we needn't be daunted.
He's in the game and he is absolutely horrendously annoying.
You can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you.
Okay.
Or it Could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Transformibus Bolubibus. That seems like a quite an easy spell over here. He says almost failing it. Well, look, okay, I didn't, you know, come on. Come on. What are we going to turn this into? Oh, into a moth. Or, yeah, I think that's a moth. Hairy caterpillars turn into moths, and non-hairy caterpillars turn into butterflies, by the way. Keep that in mind. We have now unlocked all spells. Let's talk to her.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed.
Absolutely
and
not.
Frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success.
True.
I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Absolutely not. Oh, wait. I don't know if I should lie over here or not. Like she's on to me. Sure.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
Yeah.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
All right, let's go. Let's transform something over here. Challenge accepted. Indeed. Nice. Okay, that's easy enough. Pretty good. Pretty good. I think what I want to do is I want to do like, so we got all of those on one thing. Yeah, so let's take Bombarda over here. So then we have all of the red ones on one. I want to put this guy back on here. Yeah. I think that's what I want to have. Then I can do Accio and then
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Let's do this. Is gonna do more with Anne's rescue. Oh man, we also have interesting question marks. Crazy. Because Natty, so this is for and then also we have a dragon debrief, so we can talk to Poppy again. Now let's go to Sebastian first, and then we can do the others later. You can customize which spells are bound to which button. Yes, so you can have like different spell bars, so to speak. So you can add new spell bars with talents, and you can change with them on scrolling. I can show you. So basically, you know, I've got 3 unlocked right now. I don't really need the 4th, to be honest with you. I don't want to spend a point on that because the last one is always like just sort of utility spells anyway. And then I can just switch between them, just like scrolling.
I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Oh my god, we know someone who speaks gobbledygook. Yes, Amit speaks gobbledygook. This is correct. That's actually kind of hilarious that's a thing. I love that. That's so good. Do your spells get more powerful? Yes. So when you have different outfits, right? So the gear, you get like more offensive capability, and this is how much damage you do depending on like the spell. And then also you have like the different talents over here, and those are gonna unlock like different things. So for example, this one, Superfile deals direct damage on impact. We have a Perfect Protego releases a damage blast that breaks enemies' shields. That's actually a pretty cool thing. I might want to look into this. Then we have Dark Arts. Curse effect remains longer period, so Arrest of Momentum has the same effect as a curse. Curse enemies take more damage. Strike an enemy with Crucio releases a projectile that curses nearby enemies. Interesting, interesting. So there's like a bunch of things that you can do. And Finger Mastery, that's transformation into explosive objects. Damn. Okay. Glacius. I've never used Glacius. I did use Bombarda though. I will get this because I'm using Bombarda a lot. I actually also am using Defindo a lot. Confringo. I mean, I'm also using Defringo a lot. Like, I mean, it might be worth it. Yes, you gain 1 talent point per level. This is correct. Evasion, Absorption, Revelio. I don't need that. Tego Mastery. Yeah, let's get this as well. Why not? I don't think min-maxing is like that necessary, all things considered, but you know, it's like kind of nice, I guess. What's there? What's the...
Confringo, Expelliarmus, Defender.
Just like out of nowhere, he was just exploded. Oh man, you didn't even see it coming. Well, you know, it is what it is. Got some Moonstone over here. You have to wait again.
Revelio.
That's okay. You can't get all upgrades at once. I don't think so. I mean,
might pique your interest.
I think Avenger said he's level 31.
If
Wait.
there's any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it.
I'm literally like right next to you, man.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby.
Ooh, let's go to that mine.
Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
Perhaps we can avoid
To
detection.
see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that.
I'm gonna sneak in again and do Petrificus
If there is
Totalis.
a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Let's sneak into the mines.
Revelio.
Let's sneak
There they are,
into
up
the
ahead.
mines. Oh.
I'll let you lead.
No
Okay, there you go.
Kill anyone who tries.
Revelio.
Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh Jesus, there's a lot of them though.
Someone there.
I know I heard something that time.
Oh Jesus. Frick! Well, it was worth a try, I guess. Oh Jesus, get the frick out of there, man. Oh my god! Excuse me? This is not... Oh my god, this is not good. This is not good. Okay, let's just like... Nice, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Get over here, you frickin'... Done. Okay, there you go. Stealth is optional this mission. I think stealth is always optional, except for the Allahomora missions, which are actually like really annoying. But yeah. Nice. Let me see. I think I have some other gear to destroy again. The gear is just like sometimes I've been harping on about this, but it is just true. It's kind of annoying. That's so much money anyway, it doesn't matter. Where are we at? 2,500. Ah, we're gonna be... Okay. Let's just get it. Come on, better? Nope, of course not. Would have been too easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Is there anything here? Nope. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Well, let's continue. A whole bunch of stuff. Reduction upgrade. Ooh, stylish outfit and a Wiggenwell potion. That I can use that actually. That's a good point. If you can just do like a thing over here, right? Like, I don't know. Except when you're sneaking professors.
This
well,
is going well. We
it
make
is
a good team. We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
Well,
Know which one I'd choose.
we're gonna try to be discreet, but you know, who knows if we're gonna
Perhaps we
be
can
able
find
to
an
do it.
alternate route up ahead.
Oh wait, can I
Sneaking
just?
around has its appeal.
Oh. Let's do it then. Let's just sneak around. Amazing. We don't need. Oh, ugh, like this.
We're making
Just.
quick progress.
Indeed, we are. I don't know if I would have gone here, but you know, it is an option. Probably have to fight spiders in just a moment, but you know, lots are full again. You know what? Frick you. I gotta be honest. At this point, I just don't even care. Nice. On an alternate route. There you go. Overlook mine. Absolutely. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Remember tab tool wheel. Okay. Search for the rune symbol.
Revelio.
Oh, there are actually loyalists here as well.
Better or for worse, we're in.
Exactly. I think for worse. Can I just like throw them down? I'm pretty sure that's what it wants me to do, right? It just wants me to use the Kaupenjoe to throw them down. No, okay, wait a second. Let's actually do this.
How nice of you to stop by.
Protego.
Well, that didn't quite work out. Let's just blast them away. Did it blast them all the way to the other side? What the frick? What's wrong with him? I thought it would just like blast him down. Jesus. Would have been much funnier if it
looks like a
would have done
tomb.
both, but you know, it is what it is, I guess.
Accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Revelio.
That meant she aged more. Yes, she would have aged more, yes. I mean, of course. That's what that means. But like, it's not like that's like too, it's not gonna be like too crazy.
Revelio.
Right? If you live like 3 months more, I mean, that's not gonna do a lot. If you do like a couple of years, you know, that could be pretty crazy, but you know, I don't know.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Also 3 years older is only like really an issue if you're like, I don't know, when you're like quite younger, I guess.
Not quiet.
Incendio.
Frick, man. I sometimes feel like the choice in having red be you have to dodge and orange be you have to
think there's something here they want.
you have to like do Protego. I feel like that's a little bit of a bad choice. Like it's not a good choice in my mind. I feel like what they should have done is have this other one be like blue or something like that. At least, I don't know. It seems like that would be a little bit better. Question mark? I think. Now you're about to tell me that there's a colorblind mode that you can turn on and then it's gonna change this. Let's actually take a look. It's not like absolutely necessary, but it would be kind of nice. Not gonna lie. This is accessibility. Yes. Left-handed mode. Nice. High contrast text, high contrast gameplay. Sure. Audio visualizer. Damn, it's pretty good stuff over here. Colorblind mode. Okay, let's see if this is... No. Red, green. Let's try this on. And let's not turn this on for a moment. I just want to see if this fixes the thing. Oh, it actually changes the color of the icons as well. I mean, that does make a lot of sense, actually.
No wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
I just want to know if it changes the color around the
size, Or the venomous fangs.
around the person.
Smash it. Really? Revelio. Thought to conjure stairs.
I actually can't. Okay, let's just go back. It's a nice try. It's a nice idea. But I'm so used to the colors of the symbols. I actually can't. They account for H. Well. Nice. I can just turn this fire on. Of course, gear slots are full because, you know, it is what it is.
Revelio. That bridge has seen better days.
Well, good thing that we've learned Reparo. So we can just repair it. Which doesn't seem OP at all, does it?
Reparo.
Easy. Easy lemon squeezy.
Revelio.
Oh. Hello there. Little spider.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Done.
Revelio.
I did say it's a little spider. Oh wait, there's another one. Easy enough. I mean, come on. Those spiders, they got nothing on me, man. They got nothing on me. Here's lots of full. I'm actually going insane. That is the one thing. I mean, there's like a couple of things, but
Professor Hecat would be proud.
Yes.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists
Ooh.
declared war.
Oh, hello there. Done. Are there more,
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment. We have another fight on our hands.
Wait.
Pass that pie whiskey over here.
No. He's not gonna see us.
Revelio.
Who's there?
Listen, maybe we can at least get like one or two of them. You think? Rhea Spetter's matriarch in the ground?
One less human to
Oh,
worry
frick
about.
you. That's just not fair. The fact that Bombarda doesn't have that big of a radius that it like does stuff with all of them just seems weird. What is this? Oh my god, you freaking bitch. No, you will get destroyed. There you go. And now the spiders are coming in. Because of course they are. Oh, he's already done. Okay, that's a big spider, of course. Okay. Oh, Jesus. My God, what is going on, man? It's just like insane. Okay, that was a wasted spell. Thank you for that one. So, once again, Incendio, just not enough reach, man. There you go. Easy enough, I guess. Still crazy, but my God.
Chap for a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to
Wow.
Revelio.
I mean, let's be honest. Like most of this stuff is gonna be like. Well, I mean that does work. But no, you wanna do this. There you go. Wait, he actually. That's really funny. He was actually stumbling for a moment. That's kind of hilarious. Nice, easy.
Revelio.
Another rune somewhere? Yes, there is. Where's the third one, though? Where the frick is the third rune? You bashed that guy with the box. Listen, okay?
Revelio.
I didn't know such thing. Where is the third rune? Oh, literally right behind him. Does make a lot of sense. Oh, the rock is in the way! You freaking bitch. Okay, fair enough. Let's do this again. One. Oh, you have to actually... Okay, I understand this now. I understand your game. It's like, oh, this is all full of spider dust.
Confringo! Clear out these spider webs.
Bam.
Wasn't expecting
And
that.
now... What's gonna happen? Hello? Yes, the door shall open. Ask and the door shall be opened unto you.
Revelio.
Or I guess, you know, do a few spells. Ooh, nice, okay. That's her,
What do you have there?
Wait, what the frick?
A journal
It's a
entry
journal
by
entry
Isadora.
again.
Sebastian,
hopefully
I think I found something.
Second canvas piece. Let's go!
Brilliant.
That's
Our
it.
efforts weren't in vain after all.
And then here we can go back again.
Everything about this place feels odd.
Yeah, so there's probably like some ancient magic over here somewhere. That's gonna open this up again. Wait. Oh, that's where we came from. Sorry. Okay, that's just okay. That would be. Where is my ancient magic? Oh, check on Sebastian. Oh, I have to talk to him again. He's just going freaking nuts again. Hello.
If the
What's up?
triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd.
You can probably just go through the mirror
I'm
again.
fascinated by it. Now,
It's the mirror.
for the trek back out of here and
There
to
you go.
Hogwarts.
Easy. Easy enough, man.
And now for the moment of truth.
Yes.
It has to fit.
Put it in there. That's probably the
Please
second.
tell
Yeah,
me you
easy.
recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
Let's
The
go.
bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
I mean, you know, as if that's not a, you know,
I know
come
that
on.
coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area.
It's probably in the
Mara and Ian
south.
have suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All
Because
this time,
the quest
we've
is
been a
over.
step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
I would like to know as well. Oh,
A
yes.
friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do.
Yeah, but
not all goblins are.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
He's
Why would I
not.
listen to someone so ignorant?
Oh yeah, I'm the ignorant one. I'm the ignorant one. Says the racist.
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop.
Wow. Maybe that was a little bit harsh. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it was a bit harsh. Well, I think he's gonna be okay. Can I do the other quest with him? Because I think he sent me another quest, right? Imperio. I mean, we could. And we shall. Imperio. Get the second freaking, we're gonna get a second, freaking, curse. Unforgivable curse. And I think the third one is locked behind a little higher, higher level.
Incendio.
It's not at all. Sorry, guys. I keep. Well, I mean, I guess that works as well.
Let's go. Come on, Highwing.
Ooh, Jesus. I think Avada Kedavra is locked behind a higher level. I think Hybrid Avenger said something about that. It's like level 26 or something. But we're not that far off. I think we're 23, almost 24. So it's not like that's, you know, crazy. Woohoo!
If I'm safe to no need to race now, my friend.
Nice. There he is.
You're here. Good.
Yeah, you forgot about the
Sebastian,
stuff.
That relic you mentioned.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what
Oh,
I've learned.
wow.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic
Very
during
well
an
done.
assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this
What the
catacomb,
frick is
I have
happening
to
in the
find it.
background?
For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb.
What the frick?
Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good.
No?
Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
True. What is this?
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Oh, it's just like...
I won't bet.
Accio. Incendio.
That just sounded weird. I'm not gonna lie. That was just like kind of strange. Alright, let's go for the next unforgivable curse. Imperio. So that's the one that can force people to just do whatever you want.
I'm sure that foul smell is the
Which
scent of
is
success.
kind of weird.
Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Revelio.
Oh yeah, that's nice. That's
Accio.
always great.
Incendio. Confringo.
Okay, that one's done already. Oh, Jesus.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Ah, easy enough,
Perhaps that
man.
was
It's
it.
not,
Accio.
it's not that
The
hard.
tomb will be insect-free.
It's not that
Yeah,
deep,
spiders
okay?
aren't insects.
Wonder how it
Don't
will
stop.
work. I actually don't know. That's a good question. So the
Wingardium Leviosa.
So the big question about it is also like, how does that like work anyway?
Accio.
Because
We're
you
here
know,
for a reason. I'd
So-
say opening them all is
Incendio.
just...
when you think about it, oh, I have to actually wait. I probably have to do this, right?
Confringo.
The room is taller
Yes.
than it looks.
What I'm thinking about is love potion, right? Wouldn't that be like literally the worst thing you could ever do? Like worse than Imperio when you think about it? Also,
Finding a chest in an
wouldn't that be like
Brilliant.
almost like worse than Imperio? Like when you really think about it? Because and also would like literally be the same? Because like if someone loves you like to the point of you know, you use a love potion on them and they love you like, I mean, so insanely that they, you know, I don't know, would do anything for you. I guess it seems like kind of like that. It's the same thing. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But I think a love potion is probably even worse in a lot of ways.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, you have to first
Incendio.
do this. Get that frick out of here. And this guy is the other way around. Can you just do this as well? Yes, you can. Nice.
Revelio.
Bombarda. Bombarda.
Watch your step.
Maxima.
Bombarda.
Easy enough. Hello there. Ow. The spiders just have no chance. I'm using my mind to send thoughts on what to do with a controlled guy. Okay, you know what? That's actually fair. That is a little more control than just freaking love potion, I guess.
And then we're abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine though.
Yeah, okay, this gear has to be better. Like, there's no way that this gear is not better than from what I already have. There is no way. No shot. Okay, get that crap out of here. 60 gold. I don't need your 60 gold. Give me a worse cloak. Geometric house cloak. Well, it might look better though. Spider fang, yes. Oh. Nice. Find the relic.
Revelio.
Are we gonna fight like a boss spider in a moment?
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur. Accio.
Come over here, my spider.
Bones outside us.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Oh my god, that completely exploded him. My god.
There's something here by the
Without
altar.
surprises. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, no, no, no. I know what I need to do. I need to, like, take this and, like...
What did you find? That's a lot of bone rattle.
What do I need to do here again with this? Like, I need to do something with this.
Revelio.
I'm sure of it.
Accio.
Okay, and then this guy is a... Oh, what is this? Oh, that's where the bone comes in. Oh, there's more bone. Nice. Let's go. Let's got all of the bone over here. Finish the wall. Look at this. Wait, no, you're gonna finish the wall. Oh, or I guess the sides? Okay, I guess that works as well. Let's open this one up, and then let's get this guy as well. This one's gonna finish the wall, though. Nope, this is also gonna finish this. Okay, fair enough. I'm just gonna open it. No, we have to, like, find more bones, probably. Let's talk to him about it.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary
It's
references
macabre.
space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting
Good
out
idea.
the bone barricades. I'll look around and
That's
see what
always
we
a good
missed.
idea.
Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting.
Nice.
We need to focus on moving beyond this room.
Yes.
But let me think for a moment.
Well, we're gonna
Of
be
course.
okay.
I'll start to search for those barricades.
Sebastian,
Brilliant.
we need another humorous.
There's more to this
And
than even I
your
imagined.
looks like it would fit perfectly.
Stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Sipum sempra.
And then you just cut off
Leave
his,
no stone unturned.
like, humorous, and
Or in
then
this
there you
case,
go.
No bone. Accio. We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio.
Friggin' fall again, you bees! Wait, didn't I delete two things? I just don't even understand this. I don't even understand this anymore, man. And it's worse. The mother fricker is worse. Get that frick out of here. Give me this. Give me this. Come on. Rugged robe. Add this over here. Whoop. And there you go. We are done, I think. Yep,
You've done
we are.
it.
Of course I've done it.
Revelio. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
It's, what do you call an introverted skeleton? Bonely. I don't know. It's
Before we
like, you
trudge
know,
on further, I've just realized something.
he knows.
The student's
He
diary
does.
mentions the Imperius Curse.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here.
Absolutely
it's
we will.
unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered.
Oh,
Places the victim completely under the
Oh, they're gonna
caster's
help you
control.
probably.
So,
interesting.
If you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Yeah. I'd like to learn it. I'd prefer not to learn it. How do you know it? I'd like to
It's
learn
probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that
Imperio!
shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries.
Exactly.
Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
it. Okay, let's see. That seems like pretty high level over here. Oh, we're gonna get it though.
Imperio.
There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Bombarda, Confringo, Protego, Stupefy, Defender, Expelliarmus.
Easy peasy, man.
Incendio.
It's not good enough.
Confringo.
Done.
Revelio.
Boop. We got another Bombarda right there. Easy. I do love that the Bombarda like opens this stuff up.
Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
That works. Keep going.
Where's the spider one? Wait. That's the spider one. Oh, you need two of them. I understand. Okay. That's the spider. Wow, it wasn't like loaded in yet. Unbelievable. Okay, then we need this guy. And the other guy. This one. Tetris block. Nice. It actually was a Tetris block, by the way. Like that literally. Like that is a Tetris block. I've ever seen one. There we go, man. Slots are full! I'm gonna do it one more time. I'm gonna go one more time over here and like... Oh, this is actually better. Wait a second. Oh no, one better. It's not that bad. It's not that much better. Rid of all this. Oh, it looks actually pretty good. We'll keep this. And we'll actually get above
these bones.
I'll take this.
Nicely done.
Of course it's worse. There's no way that it wouldn't be worse.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Revelio.
Oh Jesus. What are we gonna do now? Fight some more spiders? Absolutely. Alright.
Incendio. Confringo.
Let's get over here, bitch. Levioso. Incendio. Stupefy. Oh, a giant spider. That's nice. Well, how about we just keep this guy. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, there you go. And whoop. Easy clap, man. Bombarda. I just love Bombarda. It's such a good spell. It's so good.
Incendio.
Nice. Easy.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
It is not a dead end. First of all, 2 big in world potions, and then also we got some stuff over here. That's 62 gold, and then we got some more gold. And then last but not least, we got the Relics Note. It has a benefit with a camp of the world. The dark sacrifice involved to realize its intent may be too great. Okay, that's the first one. And then we have... You know, the more I look at the dark magic, I feel like it's just not good, is it?
The relic. Look. Could it be?
It is, but we probably can't just take it.
The rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea, but we're here for the relic.
We should leave it alone.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft.
I don't know about
I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
Oh, yeah. 100% about that one. Oh, who's that? Someone's waiting for us.
Ominous.
Ominous?
Ominous.
What are you doing?
The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please. Leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe
jeez.
this.
Persuade him. Oh my god, do we have... Okay, can we do this? Wait a second. Can we just cast Imperium? Imagine this. You just cast Imperia on him. And then it's... No, I think that right now you just cast Imperia on him and just be like, you actually think this is a very good idea. And he's like, I actually think this is a very good idea. Like a Jedi mind trick.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
Oh, Jesus,
and
this
if
is
nothing
horrible.
will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
I will talk with him, but that's it.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Yeah, so the relic looks very bad, right? It had like...
I do think we should talk to
3
him,
or... I don't know,
but I
it's
fear
crazy.
we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late.
Oh, please.
Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more.
After this.
I hope I don't regret this.
Oh, you will.
Sebastian,
we're gonna learn
we're ready.
Avada Kedavra
What
after
is it?
this.
I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
Let's run out of here.
Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Accio.
Oh, it's a matriarch again, okay.
Incendio. Leviosa. Fringo.
Easy clap. Bombada. Hey, you bitch. How dare you? How dare you? I'm gonna make you small and crush you.
Revelio. We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Wait, I'm poisoned. That's poison.
Bombarda.
No, this way. Burn it all away.
Revelio.
What do we have here? Hello there. Oh, what is this? A nice chest. What do we have right here? An unidentified head item. Ooh, it's probably like a dark mask. What do you reckon? Like, it's probably gonna be one of those.
Accio.
It has to be. Like, there's no way. Crimson Quidditch gloves. Is it possible that the items are actually just like randomly, not randomly generated, but like, you just get items in a sequence or something like that? Or maybe it looks for your level and then gives you the items. Like the items have nothing to do with where they are found. That could actually be the case. You know, there's like a chance of getting like an item. I feel like that could, in theory, be the case. Because like I don't see anything else. Because, you know, sometimes you just don't find face item. Yeah, the face item is probably like a Death Eater mask, let's be honest. Wait, I have to leave the catacombs. Where the frick do I... How do I leave the catacombs? This is not the way, I guess. Oh. Okay. Go back here. You unlock quests by level, and then those quests you find items. I think it's fixed. It might be fixed, I don't know.
What happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
There we go.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that
No.
it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance. That the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that.
Why don't you tell him?
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
We're gonna go. I think that if you learn Avada Kedavra, one of them dies. I mean, probably Ominous. Let's be honest. Like Ominous is gonna die when you learn Avada Kedavra. That has to be the case. Or like he might use it against us, right? Because he's like, I can't leave. Have you leave without this?
That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up.
That's a Merlin trial. I don't need
This is
that.
too important for Anne.
Listen, okay, like I get it, but that freaking relic looked like actually just evil. Like there was nothing there. So I don't know about this.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic.
Yeah.
She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
Protego works against Avada Kedavra.
Oh no, this isn't good.
Amazing. Oh,
What
look
is
at
it?
this.
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
Defend the loyalist.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Yes, they are.
Let's hurry.
Bombarding. Levioso. Incendio. Protego.
Bummer.
Expelliarmus. We have you fight. Stupefy.
Oh my god.
Stupefy.
Ah, easy peasy, man.
Expelliarmus.
Bombarda. Oh Jesus. There's a lot of them here. Oh Jesus. Stupefy. Where the frick are the rest? Okay, they're all gone now. No, nice. Anne. Oh wow. Just used Imperio. That's just gonna be like... Oh my god, he just killed himself. Damn.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do?
Well,
The
use
Imperious
fucking
curse saved Anne's
Confringo
life.
or
That
like
goblin was going to
the
kill her.
Pulse Show. I don't know. May have been the wrong choice.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him?
Oh,
Perhaps
I don't
can
think he's
help
gonna
to
like
ease the
that.
tension.
I don't know
You
about
may
that.
be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while.
Yeah.
I'll head back to Hogwarts.
You do that. You do that, and I shall, better talk to him.
Revelio.
Hmm.
What was he thinking?
Yeah, he wasn't thinking. I mean, obviously.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
I actually wasn't. He went too far.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse?
I mean...
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason.
Who named them that, by the way?
If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
Because it seems like,
Why,
you know,
Sebastian?
I don't know. Well, fair enough.
Not sure.
Maybe just like, there you go.
A place like this.
Like that really is the question, right? Like the question really comes down to
Revelio.
Hello, is anyone gonna sell their wares over here? No? Oh, that's a bummer. I would have liked to like wait. Okay, let's wait. Is someone gonna be here now? Nope. Hello? Speak with him in the undercraft. Oh, okay. I guess just no one selling stuff. Well, thank you so much for that. No, but like who called them unforgivable curses? Because like, you know, it has to come from somewhere, right? Well, I mean, those are like incantations, right? So I think that, I mean, I don't know, but you know, I don't know. They just sort of figured it out, I guess. Okay, what do we have? Speak with yeah, gobbledygook. That's pretty good. Sebastian wants to meet in the undercraft. Let's just meet him. Yeah. What the heck? Came with them anything. Anyways, that's true.